Welcome back for another unboxing video for a game hitting crowdfunding soon, and this time we're opening together the box of Fairytale. Fairytale is a game designed by SmartUp, and it's a game that plays around 1 to 6 players, takes 20 to 80 minutes, ages 14 and up, and it is designed by Aeolus Cyber and Speggy. The game falls under the categories of adventure games, animals, with exploration, with fantasy theme, and it uses a variety of different mechanisms. Just to mention a few, you can find different mechanisms like area movement, campaign battle card driven, it has deck construction, it has hand management, it has of course solo play, it has narrative choice, scenario mission based, simultaneous action selection, storytelling, and variable player powers. Now, what is unique about the game, it is that it's essentially in its core a dungeon crawler, perfect for families and experienced gamers alike, that fosters cooperation and unforgettable adventures. You choose your weapon, your armor and abilities to fully customize your hero for the challenges ahead, and then you select one of the many stories to play, each one taking place in an expansive world inspired by classic fairy tales. You complete missions to gather F-germs, and you're trying to achieve and get powerful artifacts that upgrade your equipment and enhance your abilities. But you also have to hurry because time is ticking, and the story dice will determine the events unfolding on your adventure and how much precious time remains. You have 4 base heroes to choose from, 2 more from each expansion, and each with unique miniature, unique deck, and fully customizable player board. Now, essentially the game, as I mentioned, is a dungeon crawler, but what is also unique, at least in the prototype I have in my hands, is this huge, very beautiful trunk. It comes, this must be by far the most bizarre but also magnificent size of box, shape of box for a board game that I have received and put on my table. It looks like a trunk from a tree, which is really nice. It has a very peculiar size, which again looks like a trunk of a tree. And has also magnetic lid. So let's dive into the unboxing, okay? And let's see how the game really looks like. So if you go around the board, you'll see that there is a section where this magnetic lid opens up, and I'm just showing you so that you see how nice this works. No buttons, nothing funky or fiddly, but just as you can see, the outside of the trunk opens up to show you the area where you play. Now let me just maybe rotate it, I suppose, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, like that. Okay, and let's now start focusing on the different trays that they come in there. Now each tray, as you'll see, and I'll start with this huge one first, you can pull it up like that. It's just like a separate section. The same goes for the rest. That fits into the also internally illustrated container, which keeps everything, as you can see, nice and tidy. Okay, you can only access it from the top, but it's a really clever, I would say, way of both having something beautiful on your library, but also packing the game. Now the bottom part has this pre-painted dice tower, which is, I don't know, I mean, I don't need to describe it, you can see for yourselves. This is really nice. Not to mention it's huge, not to mention it's 3D spacious, but also it has nice details. You drop your dice from the top, they come from the bottom in this area, and I don't know. It's one of these things that you know, they immediately grab your attention, I would say. Okay, so this is our dice tray. I'm placing it there for the moment, okay, and it comes pre-painted from what I understand. I'm going to add a link in the description of the video so you can find more about the game and the campaign once it's launching very soon, from the link in the description. But just to mention, they also come really nicely packed, because everything is protected, and it's quite a difficult task, you know, in all honesty, because with so many different components in this type of shape of box, it's not easy to pack everything correctly. So immediately I think this stands out. Okay, so I'm going to start by maybe taking out some of the tiles. Okay, so the game comes with double-sided tiles which have really nice art. They click together with like a puzzle joint, and it has what it looks like nice visualization of the land the game takes place in, with nice detailed art. It just looks nice, I would say, at least to me. So there you go. This looks really nice, the forest and everything. Okay, so I'm just going to try to put some of those tiles together just to show you a bit of randomly, I would say. I'm sure there are rules, and I'm sure it looks like you need to connect circles so that you create spaces, I suppose, where you can create spaces. But I'm just going to put them randomly now at this stage, just to add a couple of them easily in the mix. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to focus a lot. You know, I'm sure this doesn't go here because it's half a circle. I'm going to find out more about the rules, but anyway, I'm just placing it so that you can see how the game would look like, a map would look like, theoretically. Put together. Okay, something like that. Right. Looks really nice, really nice. I have to say also that these tiles are very qualitative. I know this is an advanced prototype, but they're both linen finish, thick cardboard, and have great matte print on them, so no glaring, exactly as I would have liked them to be if anyone was asking me as a gamer. Okay, so these are just the tiles put together to show you a bit of the zoomed in art on the area where the different sessions take place. Okay, cool. Next we have a variety of tokens, of tiles that we're going to take out together. Okay, all sorts of tokens. Let me start by maybe unpunching those. I'm sure you don't need them to be put back together. Most probably you can throw away the excess, but before doing so I would check to make sure that everything is squeezed in terms of length, so there's no fiddling around when you pack again the game. Now, the art on these mushroom tiles is really nice. Okay, yeah, nice colors. There are also some leaves. Which seem to have weapons. Okay. Swords and hammers and you name it. Okay. Some more mushrooms. Obviously looks like by now that the mushrooms are like for armor. Actually they're not mushrooms. These look like mushrooms. I mean, these were definitely mushrooms. Maybe these are mushrooms too, I don't know. But anyway, these mushroom shaped tiles, they have armor for customizing your hero, I suppose. Okay, then there are some apples, chestnuts, and so on. Okay, so these are like abilities from what I see. Nice way of depicting different elements of the gameplay, for sure. Okay. Great. There you go. And the last punch board has some additional equipment from what I can see here. Cool. So the mushrooms are armor tokens, these are weapon tokens, and these are offense path tokens, as they're called, the abilities that I showed you before. Now, moving with the rest of the components. So I'm just going to take some of the tiles here to show you our heroes. And these are 4 dual layered boards. You can see the 4 different heroes illustrated with slots for what I assume to be some kind of extensions, I would say, but let's see. Okay, so here you have tracks with recessed slots. The art is nice. This looks nice. Yeah, definitely looks nice. More than nice, I should say. So let's take this a bit out to the side. Okay. These are 4-player boards, okay, and you have different illustrations for each of those on top of them. Then we have this bunch of boards, which are again map tiles. Weapon player board parts. So this slots together with the player board. So let's let me show you. So there is a variety of those, okay, and for example I would think that this goes and sits somehow, let's say like that. Yeah, this goes somehow like that, and then you can have this, suppose, or this at the bottom, something like that. Ah, there you go. So you create like a puzzle. There you go. This looks really nice. You create like a puzzle, the whole extended board, and the good thing about it is that it doesn't move around. So once you have created the hero board, you see, it stays in place because the different puzzle joints click together. So this is really nice, really nice. And these are also recessed, okay? Here you can see, you can grab one of those and put it there, and then you have this path, okay? Here theoretically you can upgrade this weapon with something else, or your armor with something else, and the same goes with here. Okay, so this is really nice. It looks beautiful, very well thought. And I'm sure, I mean, for me, you know, I have a ton of games coming through my hands daily, but I got excited and that means something. For what it for anything it means, at least it got me excited. So it looks really nice. Okay, moving on. There's all sorts of different, as you can see, extensions, because this has to accommodate for having all 4 players with their full extension boards. Let's put it like that. Okay. Again, these are recessed boards, linen finish, matte, thick cardboard, great quality, really good stuff. Okay, moving on. We have these tiles here, which are called combat boards, if I'm not mistaken. Which again, I think you put them together in a way that it actually okay, there you go. These are like, it slots together different things around the area. So most probably these are for the different minions, I would think, or something like that. But anyway, okay, so these look nice also. Put them here. So let's move to the next. So we got all the punch board and all the boards and all the tiles out. Now let's move to these trays. Now these trays have your heroes, and I suppose it could be a spot for extra unlocks or whatever. Stretch goals, maybe, perhaps. But look at that. These are chests. They come pre-painted. Oh, these are beautiful. These are really beautiful. Okay, there are 4, maybe 1 for each player, I would imagine. Could be. Okay. So 4 chests and 4 baskets. And they all come in their own insert, as you can see. Nice and tidy. Baskets also look really nice. These are very realistic painted miniatures. Wow. I really dig them. Beautiful. More than beautiful. Okay, and then we have our heroes. So definitely this is really nice to see your heroes, your miniatures pre-painted. Look gorgeous. Okay, so let me put some of those on the board. This is this guy over here with his arrow. Again, really nice. Oh, I'm really digging what I see here. Our third hero looks like a paladin or sorts. Okay, and our fourth hero. It looks like he jumps off an edge. That's why his cape is still landing. Wow! What a scalp! Really like this one. Like a roguelike guy or something. Okay, cool. Maybe this is a hero from the either a bad guy, minion, or a hero from the potential expansion stretch goals. Okay, cool. More minis here, also pre-painted, and they also look amazing. I mean, look at that. Seriously, I can't believe the quality of this prototype and this game altogether. This is astonishing, right? I mean, I can see myself as really enjoying this with you know, with my kids, or with even with other gamers, because it's so beautiful. Beautiful looking. Okay, this looks like some kind of 300 soldiers in the forest. And these are... This is the last mini in my prototype demo box. Okay, cool. Again, nice inserts that keep everything safe and close together. Right, next, the remaining of the trays, they also have the different components of the game, like the cards, dice, and you name it. So let's see them. This is a custom dice of the game, look nice. Okay. Next we have the cards. Two cards and one wooden die, which has UV spot on it or some sort of nice glare, some special die. Okay. Let's see the cards now. Okay, there you go. Okay, now let's see the art. The art is really fitting the miniature, or the other way around, I should say. Okay, I believe these were custom decks, right? So suppose, oh, this look like a minion then, because these are also minions, I would think. most probably. Maybe minion boss. Okay, really nice art. Really nice art. Great stuff here. Okay, let's put it there for the moment. And then let's see this custom shaped deck of cards. Looks nice. Really? Oh, so this should be the player decks, I would imagine. Yeah, because they have the different heroes at the back. Okay, so these are the custom decks of the heroes. So let's see them. Okay. I'm sure that you can find sleeves for those, but still this is linen finished cardstock, so this is great quality. Okay, so I don't know if they're going to unlock additional art for the deck, because it's the same piece of art, but still, I really like these custom decks. Okay, same goes for the rest of the heroes. Okay, so each hero has their own set of cards with their stats and different numbers here for card play. Okay. Oh, this is really nice. Yeah. Okay. Then the next thing that I want to show you is the last. But anyway, look at the insert of the trunk. This is amazing. This is fantastic craftsmanship here. I really deserve kudos for this. And the last insert, it has all our wooden pieces here, which I assume they go also there for convenience. So we have our gems. Okay. Then we have a nice baggie with the remaining wooden components, which are custom again. Let's see them. So these are really nice custom components. Okay, so we have first the, where did I put them? The health tokens. These are custom, heart-shaped, printed on one side. Tokens that I suppose they go here and slot nicely on your player board. And they fit really nice. So tracking your health. Okay, cool, really nice. Next, we have these. These are the armor tokens. And these are, again, custom shield shape armor pieces that I assume they go and fit there by shape. And they also look really nice. They have different color, different shape. They are also printed on one side. Okay, no, this looks nice, really nice. Cool. Then we have the dagger tokens. Sorry, no, these are the sword tokens. Nice and little wooden swords. They go and fit your weapon section of your extended board. Okay, this is a fantastic production. I mean, obviously from the prototype itself, it goes without saying, this is a game that can easily be considered in the top eye candy games ever. Then we have power tokens, having the thunder shape. Okay, there you go. There. Last but not least, we have these tokens here, which are called speed tokens. We have the characteristic icon, as you can see. Okay, and these are marking, I suppose, your speed, and I suppose again it shows how far you can travel or something like that, I assume. Right, then we have these tokens here, the diplomacy tokens, and I assume these go here. I mean, your player board, once it's full, it looks amazing, absolutely amazing. Look at that. These are the diplomacy tokens, okay? And then the X-shaped tools, craftsmanship tokens, as they're called, which go on the top. And again, they have the tools, as you can see here. Okay, really nice. Okay. Finally, we have some additional tokens. These are the dagger tokens mentioned before, showing daggers, custom shaped again. These are the how you call them? Fire tokens, I suppose. Attack tokens, sorry. These are attack tokens to indicate attack. Right. And last but not least, we have these arrow tokens. Cool. So this will go, let's say, here. Wow, it's a sight, isn't it? You have to agree with me here. So there you have it. These are all the components of the prototype of Fairytale. Really beautiful looking prototype. I can't wait to get this on the table. It looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to add a link in the description in the video below for following the crowdfunding campaign page, which is launching really soon. Stay tuned, and I'm going to follow up with different videos. So we're also going to make a 2-player playthrough so you can watch and see how the game plays in practice. So stay tuned for more content from our channel. Many thanks for watching.